Hey everyone, it's Lauren here, and I've got my first design team layout here to share with you. So, thought get the inspiration from that sticker with the little banner with hanging things down because of those little tassel goodies that we got in our one of the goodie bags. So, I just thought I might add some interest to this blue cardstock that I just got from my stash by layering one of these pieces of pattern paper in the background, and this is how I'm going to do it. So just rip it down, not to the middle, but sort of to the side, and then come back up again when I'm ripping. Just going to stick that down, and I do cut off most of the paper that I don't use, so I don't, even though it looked like I'm keeping it, I just did that so I could make sure that I had the right height, so that it was 12 by 12 rather than 12 by whatever I ended up with. And I did toy with putting that down the bottom, but then I realized it would be better up the top and having it like the banner part underneath the rip in line with that. And I was going to do hand, what is it called? I was going to hand sew that line that I'm making to put all these goodies on, but then I just got a bit lazy and decided to just use black Sharpie, and it works perfectly anyway. So if you want the look of stitching as such, or the string, the line of banners that is going around as a good in design at the moment, then this is a way for you to cheat and do it just like myself. So I'm just having to play with the embellishments and all the goodies, so just going through a few bits and pieces. These word stickers are beautiful, so I put them to the side because I thought I'd put them on one of the somewhere at the end. Found these banner stickers, just cut them out so I can use them when I get to it. And I'm not committing to anything yet, I'm just having a bit of a play, finding things. I haven't opened my goodies or anything yet, so I'm just going through them. We had so much ephemera in these kits this month, and it's pretty awesome. So just having a fiddle with it and having a look at what's available. So I've got some wood veneer, some birds, because birds are cute, and why not, really. I love the wood veneer, so that is committing to that pretty much. Well, the title stays there the whole time, and I think the bits and pieces move around, but that's part of creating sometimes. There's these lovely words, and it says so amazing, or so, what does it say, so adorable, so beautiful, that kind of thing. And there's some more of this kit, this embellishment pack, just smaller ones. And I thought I might, alternate the big one, little one, big one, little one, or, big, little, big. And then I decided, nah, I like the stickers better for this layout because there's so much colour. I didn't want just something black and white like that at all. Just having a play, trying to work out, where I want things and how I would like them. And yeah, I think I'm going to start committing to things soon. Oh, that's right. I remember there's this beautiful big sticker sheet, and I pull out that sticker, that banner sticker that inspired the layout, and I have a little play with that. And this is really cute, actually. I end up cutting this bird sticker out, and then there's two birds, one on each side of the banner. I don't use that, but how nice would that be to have a photo and then have the banner and two birds underneath a vertical photo? That would be cute. So if anyone does that, let me know because I'd love to see it. And I think I have enough birds left. Maybe I can do it myself as well. So as you can see, just playing around with placement and what I'm going to use, and the variety of goodies, and it's going to be so lovely in 3D and beautiful. So just get out my silver pen from one of our past kits, and I thought I'd just put that on like a lead pencil, because basically my lead pencil was in another room. I was just being too lazy, and I thought at this stage I was going to do the sewing on that banner line, but pretty soon I end up giving that a miss and going just with a black Sharpie. So to add some colour behind my photo, I'm using the pink and the yellow and the plaid black and white pieces of paper. So these 6x8. Yeah, they'd be 6x8 papers in the kit, and they came in the Project Life pocket page kit. So there's always a nice little bonus, either to make your own Project Life cards, or you could make a mini kit. You could use a 6x8 album because of the size, whatever your heart desires, really. So yeah, it was pretty fun doing this layout. It's a bit more girly than I normally do, I guess. It's just something different. It's nice to see what's going around and what people are creating and have a try sometimes. And because even though the design of a banner is something that's, been going around for the last month or so, or probably a bit longer. I'm probably a bit late to the party. But the way you interpret it, put your own little spin on it, is always different. So, the ruffle with the ripped paper up the top with the pattern paper behind it, that's something different. That's a bit me. It's a bit rustic and messy and like that. And I just, using the Sharpie rather than stitching. That kind of thing is just how I've interpreted it to be the way I would like it. And this Charm Creations big love heart that's made from felt and tulle. It's just beautiful. I love her goodies, and I was so happy to see it in the kit this month, along with all the other goodies. So I got out the stickers and I spelt the word me up in the top left hand corner there. I'm just trying to find some of these banner stickers to overlap each other and be on the chain of the banner, I guess, is probably how you explain it. And I just cut off on this big banner 2 of the bits that are dangling, so you can see there. Just going to put some of them there. You don't have to use them the way they're created sometimes. You can change them up, cut them, put them somewhere different, and voila, you've got something unique. So I'm pretty sure now I've got enough embellishments for what I am thinking is working for me. And what am I doing? Oh, I was getting my glue. It was next to me, but the top of the glue had a bit of dried glue, because that always happens. No matter how much I clean the top of the glue when I close it, there's always a little bit that's dried that I just have to peel off. Lucky it peels off, because I can't complain about that really. I can still use it. It just takes a couple of seconds before I can. So, just using my Sharpie, putting my pink and purple hair in the shot. Aren't you so lucky? I'm just making it a bit thicker at parts of the line and thinner at the others. I know that you don't get to see the whole. I just put my foot on the laptop power cord. That's hot. I know you don't get to see the whole banner, but it's nice to see some of it sneaking out between all the embellishments and all that. So yeah, so you can see it follows a bit of the, the jagged page, the top of that, but it also is just its own little goodness. So committing to the bird and the word me. Even though I fiddle with the E a lot, I didn't want to cover off too much of its tail, but I also didn't want to put it too low that it looked like the bird was, laying the letter E instead of an egg. Just going to glue one of these resin flowers. I had some of the strings from my glue when I pulled it away. Wet glue down the Charms Creations love heart. I should use more of them. I should pull out a few. There's probably in my stash a few more that would go lovely with this kit. It would be nice to use them up rather than hoarding them. And this beautiful bird's going to sit on top of the line. So yeah, so it's nice to have one bird to the side there and one on top of the line. So I thought about attaching this tassel using my tiny attacher, and I actually do get it on here, even though look how much I'm fiddling with it. I get it on, but it's not the way, it just looks wrong at the moment. So I'm trying to pull that out, and I'm trying to think of a different way to use it and attach it, and I come up with some twine. So I cut it off, of course, cut off too much, and then cut it at a weird spot, but I just can't keep the cut-offs, which is so silly. Pull up that love heart, put a bit more glue there because it's already started to dry. I'm just going to hang it from there, so it looks like it's hanging down from behind the love heart. See? Perfect. It's nice. The cream of the twine goes so nicely with the patterned black and white cream up the top. And that's good because I didn't want to go to the other room and get my black cotton to make it look like it was dangling. I'm just going to glue this one straight onto the line because that way it looks potentially like it's been threaded through the string of the banner and it's hanging there. So on go those banner stickers from the big banner that I cut down. And these beautiful resin flowers, and there's some resin flowers to the left of the, no, to the right of the title, the wood veneer title, that came from Corbett Creations, so they were specially made for this kit, so that's lovely when those little goodies and things happen. And some wood veneer and the other banners, just holding them down to make sure that tassel does stick. And I'm going to have a play with this side because as you can see there's a bit of space gluing down that resin and that wood veneer there. So not too difficult this page. It's really nice to just have the idea that you want to have a banner and then however it turns out is the way it was meant to be really. And I really love the tassels. I wanted to add another. And I did. It could go there, but I thought, nah, it's not adding enough value to use it for my liking. On goes some more resin flowers, and I'm pretty much nearly done, really. Simple as that. Holding it up to make sure it looks like, you know, looks like it's done and it looks finished. I did think about a doodly border, but nope. The pattern paper up the top is what needs to happen. It's nice to have it, you know, it is top heavy but it actually balances really nicely. So just try to work out what word stickers I want to use. They did have a lot, that's why part of why I changed my mind from the ephemera pieces were they did have the I am, that kind of thing. I am beautiful, I am strong, and I thought I might put them but I didn't go with that. So this one, that phrase word sticker said simply me, so I cut off the me part and I just put it above the stickers that say me, and so that up there says simply me, and live more says the wood veneer, and then we've got some other word phrase stickers down the bottom that one of them I made as a banner. Just double checking, and out comes some sequin. That's pretty cool. So this sequin heart, it actually didn't pull apart from the pieces properly, so it's like thick like a resin piece. So it's like a million pieces of sequins all stuck together to make one solid 3D heart. That's so it's really nice because it's a gold, mirror gold kind of look. Just committing to some stencil, no, not much stencils, to some sequins up there. And so I'm over there and over there, because you can't just have it in one place. You've got to spread it out to make it look even. So just finishing up, I'm just going to put some glue under these banner stickers and the word stickers because they were already coming up and bugging me. But anyway, we're finished. Stay tuned for some close-ups and go check out what's happening over on the channel and what our other DT is doing. Have a good time. Bye.